Hello, everybody, and welcome to Graded Point Live. We're celebrating because Piper's not here.
Thank fucking God. Hate that bitch.
So, what happened yesterday? Oh, well, let's see. After the day Piper had yesterday, Piper has just had let's just say she's had a bunch of crap happen, and she's got to deal with it. She'll be back as soon as possible. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, she'll be back eventually, but for now you just gotta deal with us two angry, no Sympy having motherfuckers.
Yeah. You remember how Piper, always says, "Let's not make fun of them for this and that." Yeah, no, that's
Yes,
that's
ain't happening tonight.
that's off the table for now.
Very much. That the table has been fucking decimated.
Yeah, we put Piper through that table. This is this is an official no simpy stream.
Oh, he did not break that table. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Damn right. Damn Skippy. So tonight we're going to talk about idiot lawyers, or one in particular.
Idiot lawyers and legal documentation.
Yeah. But first, we're going to start off with something a little more fun. It's also legal documentation, but it's one of the dumbest things I have ever heard. So, as we know from the Vic Mignogna case, right now there's only been 4 parties that have been officially sued, and that is Funimation Productions, Jamie Markey, Monica Rial, and Ron Toys Boy Soy. There's one problem with suing Jamie Markey. Apparently, she doesn't think I think she has this thing. If you don't get served, then you don't get sued.
I mean, that's how it works in real life, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Like if they come to serve you, and you're just like, but
I
no.
learned it on Law and Order. Oh, I love these. I'm sorry, but every one of these court documents lately has sounded like a WWF event.
So wait, what I need you to do when you read this, you need to put on your best Scott Steiner voice.
Oh God, I had to get turned. But I'll do my best. But I'm thinking, so this sounds like an announcement, right? So in my best Howard Finkel, the old ring announcer.
Yeah.
To the honorable judge of said court, now comes plaintiff Victor Mignogna.
Fucking Christ. The wording on that is ridiculous.
Yeah. Is it with the whole "now comes"? It's like,
why is it bolded? What the fuck?
I think because what I think is a lot of it is I wouldn't say form fill, because one of the other things I saw from over the weekend had a "now comes" like that.
Okay.
So I think it's just like legal wording that they have to use. So now comes plaintiff Victor Mignogna. I like how he's called Victor in this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
As movant herein, and brings this motion for substituted service pursuant of Texas R Civ P 106. I think that's Texas something. I know it's civil code. It's a civil code. I know that much.
Yeah.
And in support of, shows the court the following: attempts to serve process on defendant Jamie Markey has been unsuccessful, as set out in the affidavit attached hereto as Exhibit A and incorporated herein for all purposes and referenced herein. What they're basically saying is they have been unable to serve her papers, and what they're basically saying is they're gonna they're asking the court, can they be allowed to serve it onto her, just tape it to her door, essentially.
All right.
If it was me, because I'm an asshole, right?
You just done that anyway?
No. I would have found out where she's going to be appearing at her next con.
And give it to her there.
And give it to her right in fucking front of everybody.
Oh, go to one of her fucking panels.
Go to one of her panels or go to one of her signings, where all, I'm sure, all 10 people in line. If that.
Go to one of her signings. Be like, can you sign this for me?
You have been served.
You've been served. See you later, bitch.
Because all it really did, like, most of the time, process servers only need an open door or the person to be in the area, right?
Right.
Because I saw one where a guy who's a process server, like, the person was, like, refusing to be served, and he had to end up calling the cops and everything.
Right.
And while she was like trying to keep him out, and they busted in the door and arrested her. And so while they were doing that, he balled up the summons and threw it in the door and said, "You've been served," and walked away. I've seen some like
so that's a large
some
oof.
process servers deliver them as gifts. like actually like put it in like presents and stuff like that, so they can like they'll open them up and
right.
just the fucking summons.
Jesus Christ.
So reasonably effective notice of the suit may be given to the defendant by having any person authorized by the same revision leave a true copy of the citation with a copy of the petition and order granting the motion attached, with anyone 16 years of age or older at the location specified in the attached affidavit, or as such by other order of the court is deemed appropriate under circumstances. Wherefore, premises considered, movement prays that the court grant this motion for substituted service for such other and further relief that they may be awarded at law or in equity. And that's, this is all Tiberiad information, blah, blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
And then you scroll down, and this is the affidavit that she's been served with. And this is basically saying how it's been unsuccessful. Unsuccessful attempt May 1st. I attempted to service at the above address. There was no answer at the door. When I went back to the car, I could see someone looking out the window. I went back and knocked on the door and rang the doorbell. Still did not get an answer. A vehicle belonging to the defendant was parked in front of the home. I left the car on the door for a callback. Unsuccessful attempt May 4th. I attempted to service the above address. There was no answer at the door. Unsuccessful attempt May 8th. I attempted to service the address. There was no answer at the door. Unsuccessful attempt May 8th.
Tried twice in the same day. Fuck.
Yeah. I hate that I'm showing her address, but I don't care.
Nah, fuck it.
I attempted to
service... I mean, it's legal documentation, so it's public information now.
Yeah. So I attempted service at the above address. There was no answer at the door. A white BMW that belonged to the defendant was parked in front of the home. I checked for other vehicles registered to the defendant, and at the same time, at the same address. That's the funny. They don't think process servers can't get this information.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, she's driving a Beamer. Voice acting must be pretty good. It appears that the BMW that was parked out front was the only vehicle registered to the defendant. The blinds were open downstairs. I sat across the street where the defendant would not be able to see me until about 1:05 p.m. At the time, an on-car utility truck arrived at the defendant's home. The driver got out and went to the defendant's door. I pulled in the front of the home and waited. The defendant did not open the door. The on-car driver left the home as shown in Exhibit A, which also shows the vehicle registered to the defendant. The on-car driver sat in his truck for about 10 minutes and then left. I stayed another 10 minutes and left. Unsuccessful attempt May 9th. You got to give my man credit. He is persistent. I attempted service at the above address. There were a couple of 5-gallon bottles of water at the door. I pulled across the street and waited a moment. There was a FedEx truck that pulled up and delivered a carpet by leaving it at the door. I left a card on the carpet roll.
Jesus.
That's what I'm talking about. Process servers, they are very persistent. I have made diligent efforts to deliver said papers to Jamie Markey. I have made numerous attempts at her residence as described above. I believe an efficient way to effect service is by leaving a copy with anyone over the age of 16 or by securely attaching the citation with plaintiff's original petition attached to the front door of Jamie Markey's residence. So basically, she's at home and she thinks if I don't answer, then I can't be sued. I think that's her reasoning.
Probably. She probably doesn't understand how the legal system actually fucking works.
Right. So, let's see here. We're sure that... One second.
Also, Wayne, they're saying that your potato internet is making it so they can't read the fucking shit on the screen.
Well, then they just.
And I'm looking at it. It's pretty blurry.
They had to fucking get over it.
Damn dog. That feel when no Sympy includes the fucking chat.
Yeah. Yeah, these are all fucking voice actors. Yeah. Yeah, Ty must be laughing quite hard. Yeah, Ty's probably having a fucking. He's like having a madman fit.
He has to be.
Where it is sure to be seen by someone at the residence or in another manner, the affidavit or evidence before the court shows reasonable effective to give the defendant notice of the suit. I am a person over 18 years of age. I am competent to make this affidavit. I'm resident of the state of Texas. I'm familiar with Texas rules of civil procedure as they apply to service of process. I'm not a party to this suit nor related or affiliated with any herein, and have no interest in the outcome of the suit. I have never been convicted of a felony or a misdemeanor. You know, basically saying I'm good.
Yeah, right.
And this was just like that was yesterday.
Yeah,
that was certified yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds like my man got a picture. Yep, there's the man.
Yeah,
my man's going to the door. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" So basically, she probably would have opened the door, but then she saw my man across the street.
And she's like, ah, shit.
Mm-hmm. Wonder what encore.
Yeah, she had. I mean, well, it said, didn't it say it's a utility truck?
Yeah, but utility, that's kind of a.
I wonder if they talk about something like, what is that? What's that? It's like U-Haul or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
There's like a self-service truck or some shit like that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of the company either. This dumb bitch thinks that if she just ignores the law, they'll just go away. Like it's a fucking child or some shit.
J0074 says in the chat, for some reason, I think Marky is a cum dodger.
I mean, we can't confirm nor deny that she dodges cum like a boss, but
mm-hmm.
I mean, you know. No Sympy, where dumbasses have a 100% chance of getting dunked on and tables have a 12.5% chance of getting flipped.
No, we don't flip tables. We break tables.
We break them.
Yeah, I play that clip again. Play that clip again because people need to.
Oh, he did not break that table. Wait a minute.
I like how we just said we break tables and then we just played a clip where someone just said he did not break that table. See, wait a minute.
That's the point. If the table don't break, the match keeps going. That's boom, boom. How many times we slam you into the table, we gonna keep going. That's what no Sympy means.
That's what it means to be part of the No Sympy squad, lads.
Mm-hmm. So
lads female.
So now that you've gotten the primer, right? Now that you've gotten the primer for tonight, let's go to the main event.
Ah, jeez. There we go.
This is the one you've been waiting for. This is
a big one too. Jesus.
Yeah, this is a big boy. This is the response for the lawsuit filing against Montreal and Ron Soyboy Toy. Herein referred to as Ronica.
Ronica.
or Moron. I like Moron better.
Yeah, Moron makes a lot more sense because it's very descriptive.
Now, here's what I like about this. Okay. What's on the screen right now? Let me zoom it in so people can see it better. Okay. Now, the things that they're going to cite in this, I'm going to give you all a primer. The things they cite as evidence is nothing. And you'll see what I mean. Nick Rekieta has said that I have never seen a lawyer use defamation as a defense. Because that's exactly what this guy is trying to do.
Okay.
I'm wondering if that's why he was playing games with the whole deposition stuff.
Right.
Because that would try to buy him time to find something.
Yeah, right.
So, Here's where things are going to get interesting. So shall we get started?
Oh yeah, let's close right in.
Now, the funny part is right at the beginning. Factual background. Doubt.jpg.
Just love that that's the thing they start off with. Fucking hell.
For years, women nationwide have complained publicly that plaintiff Vic Mignogna sexually harassed, intimidated, or groped them. The complaints from underage fans attending conventions. Now, wait a minute. That was only made by one person.
Yeah.
And then it was quickly dropped because they were accusing him of being a pedophile.
Mm.
Now, the thing is, I can't go piece by piece on this only, or we'll be here all night. Y'all can watch Nick Rekieta at 12 o'clock if you want to see a piece by piece breakdown. Because I'm sure he's going to tear this document apart.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but I figured he's not on yet, and we're here, so we're going to do it first. And respected voice actors who have experienced his degrading behavior. It is no surprise that Mignogna now intends to blame everyone but himself for his misconduct. This lawsuit is nothing more than a desperate ploy by a disgraced actor to drag others down with him, and a continuation of the harassment that has ruined his once noteworthy career.
Now, okay, Wayne, I'm no expert in legality, but correct me if I'm wrong here. That first point should just be a refutation of what Vic is trying to say that they've done, right?
It should be like, they did not defame my client.
Exactly. Like, it should be, my client stand accused of defaming plaintiff. This is incorrect. Use a bit more flowery language, but you shouldn't be saying disgraced actor trying to drag others down with him. Like, that seems to me, as a layman, as a bad way to present your defense.
Mm-hmm. It also, that's what Rekieta said. He of course, the guy don't have a Twitter account, but he said on Twitter, "Hey Casey, you forgot this," and it was a picture of a kitchen sink.
Oh, Jesus!
Basically saying he's trying to throw everything out there to hope and
hope something sticks,
or hope something they're basically trying to get the lawsuit thrown out. That's what they're trying to do. Because here's the thing: all this stuff that he's printed, all Ty Beard has to do to answer says he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because guess what? There's no proof.
Right.
Okay. Here's where it's going to get, in a few minutes, it's going to get real dumb. Okay? Mignogna is a public figure known for his voiceover work for characters in the English dubs of Japanese anime shows, and his role as Captain Kirk in a fan fiction show called Star Trek Continues. It's more, fan fiction. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I guess it's a way to describe it.
Yeah. Anime is a genre of anime entertainment typically originating in Japanese, and dubbing refers to the process of removing the... Oh, God, he's going through the fucking...
What? Why... Do you need to describe what fucking dubbing is? I think people know what dubbing is. What the fuck are you doing?
It's like Nick likes to say, you have to describe this like it's an 80-year-old judge while I'm reading it.
I guess.
Yeah. But even then, you would say he does voiceover work would be sufficient.
Yeah, right.
And he's done these under contract to Funimation, blah, 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 Japanese vocal track of a given anime character and replacing it with one's native language. Mignogna has acted in hundreds of productions, but is perhaps best known as the voice of Broly from the Dragon Ball animation film series. I would say
actually
I would say he's more known for Edward Elric, but
yeah, I'd say Edward Elric is his most famous role.
Mm-hmm. In December of 2018, following the premiere of Dragon Ball Super Broly, which features Mignogna's vocal work, accusations of sexual harassment, some of which include minors, began surfacing. Soon, victims of Mignogna's sexual harassment and inappropriate conduct started coming forward and began posting their experiences online, with some going far back as 1989.
Now, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Didn't Dragon Ball Super Broly not premiere until January of this year?
I believe so. Or
Yeah, because I'm
because that's when the arms gorilla decided to make her kick Vic.
Because in fact, because I'm a fucking pedantic shit, I'm gonna look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it did. Its initial release was in November 14th of 2018, but that was in Tokyo.
Okay.
So the English dub would not. I mean, because they put 2019 on I almost said Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see. In theaters. I'm not seeing the exact date. Oh, right here. In theaters, January 16th, 2019, limited release. On disc streaming, April 16th, 2019. So already they're fucking lying because I got the fucking time frame wrong.
Yep. That's funny that you noticed that.
Well, yeah, because I've been paying attention to this shit because I remember Dragon Ball Super Broly came out, and then I started seeing this shit, but I didn't start seeing this shit until it was like late January, early February when I started seeing this stuff come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's funny you mentioned that because this is going to happen a lot. This is going to happen a lot. I'm just letting you know, and this is why I'm glad you're here.
Oh, jeez. There's going to be so many times where I go, now wait a minute!
Yep. We're going to, if we had the Ralph voice, like, now wait a minute, So that could be your like objection instead of saying objection. You're like, now wait a minute.
Yeah. I just gotta get my good voice.
Your Honor, the defendants don't know time.
Yeah. Oof.
Fucking. What is time? I don't know, Jim. We'll find out.
Jesus Christ. In. Okay.
We're going in.
Okay.
You ready? All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So, okay, I did have a second question.
Sure.
The bit where it says as far back as 1989. Now, I kept a little bit of track of this.
Mm-hmm.
They've been talking about this shit with Vic has been going on, for decades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pretty sure it hasn't been going on since 1989. The earliest I've seen, looking at this, has been from, like, the 2000s.
Okay. There's an accusation out there of a woman who says that Vic was an English teacher in her high school.
Okay.
And she says that he was also like doing it, like directing a play or something, and she was in the play, and she was 16 years old. And she claims that at that time that he, quote, kissed on her and all this stuff, right? So
he's basically being Kavanaugh'd right now.
Yeah. Now her proof.
Fucking Christ.
Her proof is a playbill in a play that he was in that area in the time. That's her proof. That has nothing to do with the play that she was supposedly in. It's a separate play altogether.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah. Now, it was in Virginia. Now, Vic did attend Liberty University, which is in Virginia. Apparently, he did do some teaching in Virginia. Now, I'm not saying that he didn't do that. That's, Now, but the thing is, all the dates, and thanks to Twitter Autism Squad, all those dates have been proven that, that they cite, basically prove that he was not in there.
Right.
That he was not there at the time. They claimed that there was this. She said there was a program that the school had with Liberty, and somebody contacted Liberty University and said we've never had anything like that with that school.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of like we're gonna loan you a person, a faculty member or something like that to do this or something like that.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
And they said no, we've never had a relationship with that school.
Jesus Christ.
So already we're getting some fibs.
Okay. Yep. Already my tism is flaring up. All right.
All right. Fibby fib. Little fibby fib.
This is bad.
Okay, so let's get to it. Because it's like it ain't even into good stuff yet, buddy.
All right. Okay.
Yep. You might want to. All right. Mignogna's predatory tendencies are well documented. They're so well documented that Everybody, quote, talked about it for supposedly 15 fucking years, yet nobody thought to write it down and go to the fucking cops about it. That's how fucking
And nobody had
Now,
and nobody had any fucking evidence of it either.
Yeah. Now here you go. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Jordan?
No, I'm not, but I'm gonna be fucking.
You're gonna love this.
Okay.
This is his evidence. Okay, I'm just letting you know this is his evidence. In fact, there are a number of sites dedicating to sharing stories of Mignogna's inappropriate behavior with women, including the Tumblr blog Dear Vic Mignogna.
Because as we all know, Tumblr is just the best place for easily verifiable information.
Mm-hmm. There was somebody found a thing. It was somebody wrote a little fan fiction about them meeting Vic Mignogna, and it was very, very R-rated. And you know what's funny about this R-rated Vic Mignogna story? You know what matches up? What it matches up with? Every goddamn accusation that has been made about him.
Isn't that fucking interesting?
Yeah.
That's fucking great. The fuck is What is this clown? Hawk? What is this clown world bullshit? Wayne, please let me leave. I need to cease this nonsense. What the fuck am I doing here? God damn it!
I'm gonna fix. By the way, guys, I'm fixing the sound problem. I know what it is.
Oh yeah, they're huge. It's just between you and me. You probably need to turn me down.
Somebody said REP my headphones. No. No, guys, this is the one time I really want him to like go off. Like this is good. This is fucking good for TV, man. Come on. Okay. There we go. All right, I should sound a lot louder now.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not even. Look, there's 10 pages of this shit. We're on page 2.
we're getting. Oh, you know what, Wayne? Instead of boosting yourself up because you're kind of
I think I can. Let me see if I can turn up in Discord.
You're peaking. I was say what you can just do is just on your end, just turn me down. I think
I could do that, but why would I?
I mean, I don't know. That's just
well, you're at 100%. I mean, I'm just going to leave it alone. I think. Okay, well, let's ask the chat. Am I sounding better? Do I sound louder? That's all I need to know.
I mean, you sound louder, but you're peaking. Your audio quality went to shit.
All right. Well, let me see. I might turn it down a little bit. Lower the master. Okay. Oh, I'm going to change it on Mixer. All right. Say something, Jordan.
Something, Jordan.
Nice. All right. How about now?
That sound better.
All right, folks.
Yeah, you sound better, I guess.
Okay. I turned it down on the. All right. We're back, apparently. Hopefully.
Potato internet strikes again.
Yep. If more than 2 people are trying to do something on my internet because my upload is shit. 1.5 megs up. That's
Why
it.
even live?
Why even live? You see what you people need to appreciate what I put up with to bring you this.
Yeah, Wayne is trying to bring the best show he can when he lives in fucking Russia.
You're right? Yeah, I mean, you know.
You basically got Russian internet. This is fucking pretty abysmal, TBH.
Yeah. Now, go tell all your friends that we're back. We had at least 20-some people watching. Now we only got 3.
Tell them homos to get back the fuck in here. We ain't done. We ain't done. Look, it ain't done yet. There's more rage to be had. Get them fucking assholes in here.
Yeah, I like I said, sometimes my shit will go wonky. And that's just because it's like that's just the internet provider saying no, he's not.
No, you can't have nice things.
Yeah, how
GTFO.
Fucking dare you, right?
Yeah.
So. But yeah, so it's one of those things. What can you do, right? So
absolute destruction of the stream.
Yeah, we're just dealing with it.
We will never recover.
Ever recover.
Fucking just destroyed. Just completely destroyed.
Yep. I'm just kind of waiting, trying to see if like some more people come back. When it gets back to like, if we can get back to 10 viewers, I'll go continue.
We're starting to.
They're starting to filter back in.
It's starting to trickle back up. It's fine.
Don't
ask me how things trickle up. I ain't gonna answer that fucking question.
You fill the cup. That's what you know. It trickles down into the cup, and then the cup fills up. That's what we're doing. You know.
So we're filling the cup.
Yeah, we're filling the cup, ma'am.
That sounds remotely gay,
ma'am.
Please. Just a single drop is all I need.
Just a little taste. Just a little taste, and you're gonna get a lot of that, ma'am. With this, by the way, this is gonna be great.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Sure, don't crash stream.
Look, we can't promise anything.
I'm doing my best.
I didn't crash shit.
I didn't either. To be fair, I didn't either. To be fair,
I mean, it's your internet, man.
It's my internet, but I didn't. It's not like I went out and started like hacking on the wires or some shit.
You're the internet lumberjack, cutting it down.
Yeah. Start running around like smashing on the. I don't. Do I? You know, while we're waiting, I guess the thing that really sucks is I do have fiber right under basically right in front of my house.
Yeah,
but it's dead fiber.
Gotta love it.
It's like, well, we're doing this for the future. The future is now. Hook my shit up.
They don't want to. They don't want you to have nice things.
They want me to have a potato internet forever.
Apparently. Anyway, let's. We got 7 people in here. Might as well continue on.
Let's get started again. So what I'm gonna do, folks. I'll just let you know. I'm probably gonna end up. I'll keep both of these streams up. But what I'm gonna do is download both of them and combine them, so it'll be one coherent thing. Oh my God, Jordan!
What do you mean?
Jordan, could you do that? Because if I try to do that, it'll take me.
I was just about to be like, what this nigga means is he's gonna say he's gonna do it. Then he's gonna be like, Jordan, can you take care of that for me real quick? I was gonna make the joke and you beat me to it. I'm angry right now. This is bullshit.
Well,
but yeah, I'll take.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, if I did it, I mean, like doing a 10 to 15 minute video is one thing. I can handle like 30 minutes of upload, but we're talking, this would probably take a couple of days.
Right. No,
sometimes as long as we go, he asked for fiber and they gave him prune juice. That is not a lot. No,
fuck!
You get that Chadism shit out of here. You know what? I'm going to fucking.
No, don't look like. I'm gonna take care of it. There we go. It's been taken care of.
Did you just? That's not taking care of it.
Everybody throw up a hashtag Chadism in chat, please.
Yeah, we represent Chadism. This is a new thing.
We need to show our support to One Angry Gamer, who is totally not a fucking autist who needs to get a new hobby.
Mm-hmm. What's really sad is he used to really nail like certain things. Like he was really good on top of that shit. I don't know what's happened to him because
oh shit, Jameson's with us.
Yep.
Hashtag Chadism.
Yep. So yeah, like he's a whole thing unto himself. And it's really sad because I used to like his content. Yeah. I didn't like the ads on his fucking site. Holy shit, did he have a lot of ads? Not as bad as Bleeding Cool, mind. Not as bad as that.
Right.
But still pretty fucking bad. Chatism. There you go. Chatism. There it is. The chat's revolting. This is not putting up with this shit. All right. Let's get back to work.
All right.
So
I think we're at number 4 now.
So we're number 4. Okay. Oh yeah. That was the whole. We got to the whole Dear Vic Magina.
Yeah. Fucking bullshit Tumblr shit.
Many victims' stories continue to pour in through all forms of social media, detailing times when Mignaga acted inappropriately towards them. I said that on purpose, by the way. Fondling, kissing, groping, etc., without their consent. Most while they were still underage. See, this is the thing. Like, that's most while they're still underage. That is an accusation. That is just an accusation. There has been no proof that any of these people that you claim that happened were underage. You are literally repeating other people's accusations. These are not accusations made by Monica Rial and Rontoye.
Mm-hmm.
This has nothing to do with their statements. and including allegations of sexual assault and harassment. In addition, there is a collection of articles, posts, tweets, etc., all detailing the allegations of Vic Mignogna and the sources. But they're not sources.
Sources in finger quotes.
Yep. On February 19, 2019, Beth Elderkin of IO9, by the way, Beth, thanks for the 24,000 views.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Published an article titled, "One of Anime's Biggest Voices Accused of Sexual Harassment." Now, anything you see from IO9, which is owned by what used to be Gawker, is doubt.jpg in the first place.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah. And, of course, they're going to take certain parts out of the article. Oh, but you know what they're not going to show in this thing? What his actual answers were.
Of course not.
Because those are out there. I forgot. I think Yellow Flash had a video about it where either Vic sent it to him or somebody who knew Vic who had the information sent it to Yellow Flash. And he showed her questions and his answers. Mm-hmm. And his answers were a lot more detailed than what she was espousing.
What a shock.
What a shock. What a twist. And you wonder why. Hey, remember that one time that one woman from Polygon wanted to interview me about making fun of Reset Era?
Yeah.
You know why now I didn't want to have anything to do with that?
Because of shit like that?
Yeah. I would have literally what do you say it? But yeah. But the thing is, I would have trolled them the whole time, so it would have been hilarious. Mm-hmm. But anyway. Oh, say okay. Which details the history of sexual harassment allegations against Mignogna, and how they led to production companies terminating their ties with him. Elderkin spoke with more than 25 voice actors, cosplayers, industry professionals, convention employees, and former fans about their experiences with Mignogna. Now, wait a minute. Did they speak with 25 voice actors and then cosplayers and then industry professionals and then convention employees and then former fans? Or was it 25 total?
Probably 25 total.
Yeah.
Although the question I have to ask is this. Okay, so talk about how this details the history of sexual harassment allegations. Okay, this shit's been around for at least 15 years. Mm-hmm. Funimation has been employing him throughout all that entire fucking time.
Yep.
Why the fuck all of a sudden they're like, we can't work with you anymore, Vic?
Oh yeah, and also the implication that there was two separate investigations into this things, and one was supposedly inconclusive, and the second one, which they claim has not been, outed. Which my feeling is the investigation led to nothing. It wasn't until public pressure started that they decided to get rid of Vic.
Right. Oh, of course.
Because that's my feeling. My feeling is that they hoped that Funimation would get rid of them for them. With the investigation. Now, I'm going to give you a little spoiler. You know what hasn't been, what wasn't included in this all this information?
Oh, what would that be, Wayne?
That would be the investigation by Funimation.
Oh, man, that's kind of it's a little bit important information when you say. Mm-hmm.
So it may be that the reason why they didn't include it is maybe it didn't have what they thought it would have. Maybe.
That's a little bit spicy there, I think.
Yeah, especially if it was just a fucking jelly bean. Now, here's why, in the quote that they took from, and honestly, if you look down here, this is where they were getting their shit from. Vic Mignogna horror stories at tumblr.com, and then a Google Doc, because, that's evidence.
Obviously. Come on now.
And then the IO9 article. Those are the evidences. That's the evidentiary stuff that they're putting into the record. Just want to put that out there.
It's a little bit curious.
Yep. A 56-year-old man who aggressively hugs, grabs, touches, kisses, and propositions women, often without asking for their consent. It happens at panels, at autograph lines, at private events and behind closed doors. His behavior has become so known in the anime and comic convention communities that it's more than an open secret. That must be a pretty fucking good open secret.
Yeah, I mean, if it's an open secret, why the fuck didn't anybody do anything about it?
Right.
Really, like Vic he's not fucking Harvey Weinstein. He's not a man of immeasurable fucking power who can ruin a career.
And also, Vic is like 5'6".
Yeah. He's an Italian man.
Yeah, so if he was really doing this as, to quote, teenagers, where were their parents?
Well, yeah.
Because I don't know about you, Jordan, but if my child, my daughter, and if Vic Magnagnans put his handies on her butt, I'm gonna put my fist through his face.
Right.
And I don't care who's watching.
He can't be touching on Kate like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Kate.
For those of you who don't know, Kate is Wayne's daughter.
Yeah, apparently.
Who is also 12.
I am. See, it's funny when she says I am 12. What is this? Is because it's almost true. Kate's like what, 23, 24, but she looks like she's 12.
Something like that. Yeah,
it's freaking great. Let's see let's check the chat real quick. He better be careful not to be sanctioned. People need to stop trying to stretch that clip for everything. What clip are you talking about?
Is it the wait a minute? Mata, what are you spurging out this time?
Yeah.
I need to know.
They mentioned Rooster Teeth's response, but not Funimation's, funnily enough. 10 entire pages of pure tardism.
Yeah, fucking failure, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's pure retardation.
Vic is a manlet, LOL. Well, he is. I mean, I'm not disparaging the man. He's a tiny boy. He's a little man, little guy.
Look,
I waited in line 3 hours and saw nothing, but I got a hug and survived. Oh shit!
Fuck. He's fucking.
We need to have Jameson on the show. We need a victim testimony here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I remember somebody tried to post proof of him pulling a woman's hair, and it was he was pulling the hair of the voice actress. I think that she did Envy.
Yeah.
From Full Metal Alchemist, and it was a playful thing because I remember that was a thing in the show. Mm-hmm. Where he pulled on Envy's hair, Ed like pulled Envy's hair. Envy, I think it's like a boy in the show though.
Yeah.
Pulled Envy's hair and pulling by the hair and blah 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 blah. So that was kind of the joke, and you could tell he wasn't pulling hard, right?
Right.
But the thing, it even said in the in the posting, playfully pulling on her hair, Mm-hmm. Neuron Axon says that's exactly what a rape victim would say.
Damn dog.
Hey man, just saying. Okay. Now, when the sexual harassment allegations became known, that were apparently known for 15 years, but nobody said anything, the production companies who Mignogna worked for conducted their own investigations. When their investigations were concluded, they terminated Mignogna and publicly announced that they would no longer work with him.
Well,
Yeah. Number 7. For instance, Rooster Teeth Productions, LLC, an American-based American media and entertainment company headquartered in Austin, Texas, is known for the animated series RWBY.
Yeah, that's what they're known for.
Yeah. There wasn't like a whole other series that got.
I mean, there wasn't a Machinima series that started in 2003. Is still fucking ongoing. Mm-hmm. It's not. Yeah, look, who fucking cares? No big deal. RWBY's cool though, right? Because anime is fucking neat.
Mignogna had a role in the series as a voice actor. On February 5th, 2019, Rooster Teeth severed their business relation with Mignogna. A post on Rooster Teeth's website stated, effective today, Vic Mignogna is no longer a part of the cast of RWBY, and Rooster Teeth is ending all associations with Mignogna. This will not affect the creative content of RWBY. Rooster Teeth's decision followed in the wake of the allegations levied against Mignogna regarding kissing and embracing female convention attendees without their consent. There's one problem in this statement.
Yeah, he's the most popular fucking character on the entire show.
Well, but hi, Xavier, by the way. The biggest problem is there was no mention of an investigation by Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, it's little bit of important information to be leaving out.
Slight.
Funny said he was bad, so that's good enough for us.
Co-defendant.
Funimation, surely they know.
Right. Speaking of Funimation, co-defendant Funimation Productions also investigated allegations of it. Okay, wait a minute now. Up here, there was no mention of they made an investigation. You made it appear that there was an investigation, but there's no sign of an investigation. Rooster Teeth didn't mention an investigation in their thing, because usually they said following an investigation effective today, but no, it was just effective today.
Yeah,
you know. But anyway, also investigated allegation Mignana's ongoing inappropriate conduct and accordingly terminated its relationship with Mignana on or about January 28th, 2019. On February 11, 2019, Funimation confirmed on Twitter that it had ended its professional ties with Mignana following an investigation. In addition to Rooster Teeth and Funimation, multiple anime conventions withdrew Mignana from their guest list. Well, there's a reason for that, because all these allegations were going around, so they thought they had no choice.
Yep.
Despite the numerous voice actors and individual victims that have come forward and publicly described their own sexual assault or own sexual assault, you have you got a pretty big thing to prove there, buddy roll.
Yeah, I mean, kind of fucking yourself a little bit there.
Yeah. Mignana brings suit against defendants Monocreole and Jamie Markey. For some reason, they have drawn the ire of Mignana, who has led... Okay, here's where it's getting good. Who has led a public campaign attempting to demonize the defendants.
Now hold up a goddamn minute right here.
Wait a minute.
Okay, first and fucking foremost, you got that shit flipped, you fucking idiot. Goddamn. Look, I'm getting angry. Getting a little bit salty here. Like, one thing Vic has been, he's like, hey, spread your positivity here. Spread, be loving.
9 times out of 10, he said, don't attack. He was at Tupelo Comic-Con this weekend, right?
Yeah.
And he said, spread love. Don't go after people in my name. Yes, there are people who are going to go after these people because they're stupid, right?
Did you hear this serial harasser tell everyone to spread love?
He's harassing
What a
us.
fucking monster.
I'm gonna paraphrase something from the
Is that what got you in trouble in the first place, Vic? Spreading love?
I'm gonna take a quote direct. Hey, you're breaking up. I'm gonna take something directly from The Simpsons. He's bringing us love. Don't let him get away.
Stephen G looks like he wants to eat some bullshit. Fuck that moron is loud. Go fuck yourself and come back down, fucking moron. My dude, my friend, my guy, you seem a little bit upset. Also, should I mention that I'm a moderator for this fucking channel?
Yeah, calm down, dude. It's all right.
You need to. Also, do you forget that part of the reason why I'm on this show is because Wayne likes seeing me lose my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you may not like it, but that's kind of why I'm here.
Yep, just slightly. I mean, yeah,
Well, he makes the big bucks.
I could all that money.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I can turn it down a little bit, but
Yeah, I mean, I can look. I have no problem if you want me to calm it down a little bit. But Stevie boy, you gotta be nice.
Yeah.
You don't want to get you. I mean, I could put you in timeout if you want. I mean, that's what you want to do.
You think I care? Okay. I mean, dude, no, seriously. No, okay, I'm gonna say this now, dude.
Okay.
All right. It's one thing if you want to dunk on us and like all in good fun, that's fine. Yeah, but what you did is like you're being a jerk. Now let's not be jerks. We're all here to have fun. The whole point here is to laugh at this dumb bullshit, and that's all we're doing, right? That's all we're fucking doing. So
you gotta be nice.
Yeah, just
you gotta be nice.
Just be cool. Just be cool.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to be cool because I think Wayne can vouch for this. Like, if you wanna fucking take a swing at me, I'm pretty sure I can swing harder.
So let's not get into like all the minutia here.
Well, and Dementon is right too. The name is Mulatto Fury. Like, what the fuck are you expecting? Like, for real, dude.
Dude, thou hast insulted my honor. I challenge you to a duel. I choose Twitters at dawn.
Twitter's okay, so like I said, I knocked you down to 75%, so we'll see what happens. I think that'll help.
Okay.
You know.
Optimus, stop spiking Mulatto's drink with prune juice. Just make him lose his shit.
Like, honestly, like, the whole reason I wanted to read through this tonight was because of this. Because I wanted this reactions. I wanted these things to happen. That's what's funny about it. Because, like, I've already read, kind of read through it already. You know, Jordan's going in it blind.
Yeah.
He's going in, blind as a bat, and that's what's great about it. And that's why I wanted those raw reactions.
Yeah.
Is someone
I watch Rackets when he covers this shit. I occasionally catch up with Yellow Flash and Tug.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty well versed in what's going on, but there's always something I haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But so, yeah. Where were we? Oh, yeah. That was on a public campaign. Oh, yeah. The whole, he was, his public campaign. However, Mignogna is well aware that women have been speaking truthfully about his misconduct for decades. Now, there is an interesting word. Truthfully.
Truth. Yeah. Speaking truthfully, huh?
Yeah. Speaking truthfully.
All right.
Okay. That's fine. We could do that. About his misconduct for decades, and his vendetta against Rial and Markey is less about their stories and more about his notorious history of catching up with him. Now,
Okay. Yeah.
for this document, they're reading from the defendants. Yeah. Was it EA Prima? I'm gonna say EA Prima because unless you got another way to pronounce that. This is the answer document to the original lawsuit. Okay, this just came in today, which I think he probably threw together at the last minute because he was about to miss his filing. And what's really funny about this is, like, before filing this today, all he'd been doing is trying to get his making sure that his clients couldn't be deposed.
How'd that work out for him?
Not too good there. They're going to court about that on the 31st.
Shit.
Yeah, save that laugh. It was a good laugh. I like that.
I've been told. I get told all the time. My laugh is fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so get you with him. A review of Mignogna's petition fails to identify what defamatory or otherwise tortious conduct defendants are liable for. Okay, I can go through that. Making accusations.
How much time you got, fella?
Yeah, making accusations without proof. Do I need to show Ron Toye's 400 tweets? As far as tortious conduct, let's see. Do we need to talk about the 3 hours plus that Monica Rial and Chris Sabat harassed the owners of Kamea-Con to try to, after Vic was disinvited, when they wanted to re-invite him, they were trying to prevent that from happening.
And Monica Rial running her own little sub-event because she didn't want to be there with him.
Mm-hmm. Brandon, well, you know what's really
hour
funny?
Away?
Yeah, well, 45 minutes away, but still. What's really funny about that is they showed pictures of, say, man, this place is packed. Everybody wants to see Monica. They were running a Magic tournament in that shop, and that's why it was packed. Not many people were there to see Monica.
Monica, little Miss Monica,
now,
one
what's
voice.
really funny about that, and Yellow Flash points this out, and like I said, this is just a theory. This is not. I don't have no facts to back this up. This is just me stating what was what was going on.
Just a little tinfoil.
Just a little tinfoil, but I'm not gonna discount it because it could be true. When they were showing some videos, they showed when they showed Monica Rial's fat ass and her cuck husband up there, and they were talking to each other, and they were talking to a certain cosplayer. Jesse Pridemore. And it just so happens after that conversation, after saying that she was not going to go to KamehaCon, guess who showed up at KamehaCon?
Dominique Sky?
No, Jesse Pridemore. It wasn't Dominique Sky. Was it?
That was Dominique Sky.
It might have been Dominique Sky. Whichever. It's one of those cosplayers.
But because she was there with a badge that did not belong to her.
Yeah,
she was not supposed to.
Yeah, it was Dominique Sky. You're right. So she has a conversation with Monica. Next thing you know, she shows up with a badge that does not belong to her at KamehaCon. And my guess is she was there to start trouble. Because it was very interesting how quickly staff got her out of there.
Right.
It was like they were...
Staff started asking her questions, and all of a sudden, like, are you harassing me? Is this harassment?
Like, no.
Am I being detained? Sir, I am traveling. I'm a traveler.
Yeah. And you were... Yeah. I'll just make sure everybody knows. Yeah, it was Dominique Scott. Yeah. It was a Hail Mary...
I'm a sovereign citizen.
2012 Jameson says, it was a Hail Mary prayer, dear court, don't fuck my clients too hard.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with. Ooh, that's tight.
Holy shit, that's good. Oh man, damn. Damn, dog.
Xavier, stop trying to turn me into Dame Pesos. Fuck you.
Okay, so where were we? Okay, yeah, reliable for the most part, it complains of likes and retweets of other people's opinions. Not exactly. Furthermore, Mignogna does not describe any casual connection between defendants' actions and Mignogna's termination from Funimation, Rooster Teeth, or any other company or venue. You don't know that yet. It is
also, it's really weird that Vic was supposed to be one of their big their AD director, I think he was, and when he wasn't there anymore, guess who slid into that position? Monica Rial.
What a coincidence!
It is clear that Mignogna has decided to prosecute his grievances in a public forum. Wait a minute, Jordan. I want this one. You ready? They are trying to make Vic what the Kick Vic is. Is that what I'm getting? That's what I'm understanding.
I mean, yeah, it's just...
That's not how you do know you.
Fucking... Jesus Christ.
It's like their fucking lawyer walks in. It's like, I'd like to present the defendant's evidence 1. It's a fucking Uno card. I'd like to see it. Judge is like, I'd like to see you in my chambers.
Yeah. What's that Uno card? It was like the reversal card or whatever it is. Like,
yeah.
Dude, hypocrisy of their side is madness. Exactly what you said. They highlighted Vic as Kick Vic. Yeah. I mean, the whole thing.
That laugh is now the soundtrack of my nightmares.
Sorry. What's really funny about this is that this tactic is literally taking everything that they've done because they claim, well, we couldn't get nobody, we had to do it in public because nobody would listen to us, right? That's court of public opinion, right? So they pulled that shit, and now they're trying to blame it on fucking Vic.
You done fucked up.
Did that lawyer not see or read anything about this case before he wrote this? Oh, Spork, he's cited articles and tweets and Tumblr blogs. I mean, he's got, he's read plenty of information.
Also, he's got their money. Who fucking cares? As long as they've got money.
Yeah, am I still getting paid? Fine.
Huh. He asked if they probably asked, hey, you guys want to settle? No? Okay, it's your money.
Yeah, I see what they're saying. See, these people obviously don't watch JonTron because you knew where I was getting that from.
I knew exactly what you're doing. Yeah, it was fucking great.
Yeah, he was.
I just love that they think you're so constipated.
Well, you never know. It depends on what happens later tonight, I reckon.
I was gonna say, a man of your age probably isn't constipated. You got loosey goosey stools.
No, I eat meat. Lots and lots of
Shit,
meat.
can't wait to get out.
Yeah. They are trying to justify their madness. As Vic, their lawyer blatantly. A friend of ours named Liquid Zero. Check him out on Twitch. It's Liquid Zero and then a zero at the end instead of a actual O. He posited the theory that to me that he thinks that the guy, the lawyer, is literally putting out what Monica and Ron wants him to, just so he can't get sued for malpractice.
Oh, makes sense.
Is literally because there is not a lawyer in the world who would quote this shit, and I'm going to explain why at the end, but would quote this shit like this and say it's evidence.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. There ain't no need to wait till the end. I'm going to do it now. You know why? Because now all of those people are now witnesses.
Right.
They're going to have to be deposed. Now they're going to have to come to court. Some of these people live all over the fucking country.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
I mean, like later on, just a little spoiler. Later on, they actually quote a quote from Pretty Ugly Little Liars for him.
As one does.
Did they realize that now that person is they're probably going to be brought into court, and they're going to be deposed, and they're going to be cross-examined by Ty fucking Beard. Does Moron realize how many people that they've put in the crosshairs now? Vic wanted to keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know what they told you in law school, James. Please tell me.
Yes,
I want to know.
by all means.
Holy crap, did they hire Russell Greer or something? Who is Russell Greer? I should know that.
The name sounds familiar.
I think that's like a celebrity.
Yeah. That's the worst thing they could ever do. Quoting from Ugly Little Liars. Yeah, like quoting from you're quoting from a forum that's called Pretty Ugly Little Liars. I'm really going to believe that, and, I'm really going to take that up in a court of law, right? Like, holy
That's like quoting the Weekly World News.
Yeah.
Vic Mignogna teamed up with Bat Boy to perform all of these horrible things on young women. Bat Boy filmed it.
Vic Mignogna did 9/11.
Bat Boy is a sick man. I thought Bat Boy was getting his GED. Next thing I know, he's fucking filming shit with Vic Mignogna.
He's got to make his tuition payment.
Russell Greer is the guy who sued Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't he lose that?
Yeah, he lost that. Yeah, but he was trying to claim defamation for something that actually happened. They said that do not worry about the truth for first pleading because you do not have to guarantee accuracy. Oh, well. That would definitely explain this filing because holy shit. Okay, where was I?
Don't worry about telling the truth. It's only a legal document.
The dying walrus Optimus let in early was more credible. I agree. That damn walrus. Okay, it's clear as in public forum. However, at the same time, use the courts to stifle anyone who publicly discusses his long history of sexual assault and harassment. Vic Mignogna's claims have no merit and should be summarily dismissed. Special exceptions. Defendants, specially except to Section 6A of plaintiff's original petition titled defamation on the basis that it fails to state any cause of action for any allegedly defamatory statement that is time barred because plaintiff's failure to comply with the notion requirements set forth under the Texas Defamation Mitigation Act. Now, what's funny about this? If this was their ploy to try to get it dismissed, right? Why the fuck are they playing games about the depositions?
Right.
It tells me he knows that this is not going to get thrown out. Defendants, especially accept blah 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 blah. On the grounds that the allegations are so general, vague, and unclear, they fail to apprise defendants of what plaintiff expects to prove. No, he's gonna prove that y'all defamed his character, and now he can't get work because of it.
Yeah, I mean, is that?
Hey.
We will not be silenced.
We will not be silenced, YouTube, and CenturyLink, you bastards. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I figured out the problem. When it disconnected again earlier, I looked over and I was like, oh, I have no internet connection. My good old copper wire internet. It's
good shit.
Yeah, great. It's awesome.
Hey, I've had fun tonight.
Yeah, you've had fun. That's glad somebody has. So. I mean, the chat's entertained, obviously. But,
you know, Wayne. I've been thinking about this. Perhaps we need the mulatto contingent.
Oh, will we just let you host the stream?
Fuck yeah, might as well. Because I got solid internet.
That's true. But you know what'd be funny? You did that,
What's
and that
that?
shit started happening to you.
At that point, I just set my apartment on fire. That's
well,
why I
that's
live.
Mm-hmm. I think the best option is let Xavier host.
From his fucking cell phone.
Don't do that.
I mean, let's be honest. I was trying to tether my internet to the cell phone a minute ago, trying to fix this shit. I mean, honestly, I do have better. Like if I do a speed test on this phone, just the 4G, it does get a better upload and download.
Oh, fucking.
But at the same time, that's not what I would call stable,
Right.
Because I'm doing it right now. While the download is a lot lower, but the upload's a lot better. So it's kind of weird, Why is it restarting? Because it went off without me wanting to. Look, my upload is 5 fucking megabits per second.
Look at you joining the big boys.
Well, still 5 is a lot better for streaming.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, compared to because your other internet's like what 1.5?
Yeah, 1.5. Yeah, exactly. Like what a bunch of bullshit. Oof. What a bunch of bullshit. Okay, we got 7 viewers, so most people came back. So
we can continue on with this shit. Yeah, we had almost 25 viewers before shit went down again.
Right? It's like that's the thing. We're gonna lose like viewers and subs because I would like to watch them, but I just can't keep the fucking stream going.
Tell you, man, goddamn sabotage.
I mean, honestly, that's what only the second. I mean, it was the second time that it actually just shut down like that.
Yeah. Usually we go pretty solid.
Yeah. So I think it was just my modem acting up, and plus we did have storms here today.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So I think there's probably some interruption in the line somewhere. In all honesty.
Yeah.
So. Okay, where were we? Expects to prove. That's where we were. 14. Defendants specially accept the entirety of the plaintiff's original petition regarding leave sought and asked for the court. Oh yeah, to specify the maximum amount of the plaintiff's claims. Well, his claims is $1 million. That's what he wants. He's like, give me a fucking $1 million, you bitches. Defendants, especially because plaintiff did not plead all elements of his tortious interference with existing contracts cause of action. Specifically, plaintiff did not include the elements of defendant's knowledge of any alleged contract, that defendants interfered with any alleged contract, and the defendants intended to interfere, and defendants interfere. The fact that they have when Monica Rial works for Funimation. The fact that she probably went to somebody at Funimation and said, you need to fire Vic Mignogna, that's an interference of a contract.
Yeah.
They're all contractors there.
Yep.
That's how Funny cuts costs.
Yeah. I'm so glad. You know what I was going to say? I am so glad that both Zach's and this case are in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not good for them. It's not good for them at all.
I fucking love Texas now. I used to just be okay with them because that's where my sister lives.
Now it's like, WTF, I love Texas. Plaintiff did not plead all elements of his tortious interference with prospective business relations cause of action. When those text messages come out from Kamehacon, which Nikki Rackets has seen, so they are real, that's going to be all you need.
Yeah.
Defendant. Okay. General. Oh, here we go. General denial.
Here we go.
Because I'm not getting, this whole, they didn't do anything, didn't do nothing. Kind of like, went to church on Sunday. Pursuant of Rule 92 of Texas Rules of Civil Procedure, defendants generally deny each and every allegations of the plaintiff's original petition and any amendment thereto, and demand strict proof of such all allegations. So all Ty Beer's going to say, we deny their allegations. Defendants specifically deny plaintiff's allegations that all conditions precedent have been performed or have occurred. Defendants specifically deny that plaintiff complied with the requirements of the Defamation Mitigation Act before filing this lawsuit. On April 12th, now here, are you ready for this, Jordan? Here's one of you. I'm ready for this one.
Okay, let's see.
On April 12, 2019, plaintiff mailed a purported request for correction, clarification, or retraction pursuant to Texas Civil Practice and Remedies Code to the defendants. The request referenced only examples of alleged defamatory statements beginning not earlier than January 24, 2019 and February 6, 2019 for Monica Rial. Defendants specifically denied the plaintiff's request complied with the requirements set forth in that code. Plaintiff's request filed to specifically describe all of the allegedly false and defamatory statements and state that time and place of their publication if known. Instead, plaintiff's request referred to a few examples of statements. Defendants specifically denied the plaintiff's request was served on the defendants within the 90 days after learning of the publication of the alleged defamatory statements, thereby precluding plaintiff from recovering any exemplary damages in this action. Jordan. Let me break this down. The first complaint was of a tweet that was made on January 24th.
Right.
The lawsuit was filed on April 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Or, that statement that you're talking about was sent on April 12th.
Yeah.
I did the math earlier. And here's the calendar. Mm-hmm. I'm pulling up calendar on the thing. Okay, here's January 24th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. This is February. That has 28 days in it. This is March. It has 31 days in it. This is April. It has 30 days in it. And this is May, but we're not going to worry about May. We're going to worry about May to the 12th, right? I got this thing called a calculator, right? It's kind of a new technological device. I don't know if I'm
witchcraft, burn the witch.
I don't know if Eric Casey has one of these, but I do. So I did some calculating, right? From the 24th of January to April 12th is 78 days. That leaves almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, that leaves just under 2 weeks.
Yep. 16 days, that's almost 2 weeks.
16 days, man. We're not going to last 16 hours. Those things are going to come in here. They're going to come in here. They're going to kill us.
Cuckbox plus potato internet, the perfect formula for a complete disaster. Yes, true.
Yeah, you right.
Maybe don't let dying walruses into the room. Well, we never have these problems when Piper is here just saying, no, we have more problems. You just don't ever see them.
We have other types of problems. The biggest problem being fucking Piper.
My theory
and her
is
goddamn autism.
my theory is
I gotta take turns abusing her kid.
my theory is she's skulking outside Wayne's house and plugging wires.
I believe
Fucking-
that. I believe that.
Meh. Blink.
You still better step it up, mulatto, or you have to change your name.
Oh shit! Getting called out. Oh fuck!
Okay.
There we go.
This
There we go. Change my name. This is my public shame.
low impact mulatto latte. Oh, you're low T mulatto. Oh no, Matt. No.
Please help! I've been consumed by the soy.
No,
Alas, poor Jordan. I knew him.
no,
I've turned into Jesse Cox.
No chattism for you. You turned into Jesse Cox. He's I hate to tell everybody, but Jordan has started ingesting Soylent.
It's delicious. I don't, and they changed the bottle, so I don't need a wrench to open it up anymore.
Oh,
It's great. It's a great innovation.
How much of a weak soy boy bundle of sticks do you have to be to not be able to open a fucking bottle? Holy shit!
I mean, it really depends. Like, if you like, I mean, you got your hands got to be real fucked up if you can't grip something like that. Because we're not talking about like something that's made out of metal.
Yeah.
Where sometimes maybe it'll cut into your skin a little bit. I mean, this is plastic.
Yeah.
Like it. And I just got grip with like. Don't try to fucking just use your palm, stupid motherfuckers. Use your fucking finger to grip. Use those, use those digits you got.
Yeah. I mean, I've had carpal tunnel in my right hand, and I have no problem opening bottles. I don't, I don't get it.
I bet what it is they use moisturizer on their skin actively. So they got those soft, feminine hands.
I need to ask you to hold the fuck up, you trick ass bitch. Because I also have soft feminine hands, but I can open up me a bottle of some things. All right.
Say, you're right. So what's their excuse? There is none.
They're just large homosexuals, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a large homosexual too, but I'm the type that fucks. I don't get fucked. They're the type that gets fucked.
All right.
I'm so glad that they changed the bottle. I don't tear off half of my hand skin trying to open it.
All right. We've talked enough about Soylent bottles.
By all means, continue.
Okay, so guys, we're halfway through this document. Let's try to power through this a little bit.
Yeah, let's fucking
there's
go.
there's still going to be some tism moments for Jordan. Trust me. Defendant specifically denies that the plaintiff requests complied with the requirements set forth, Texas Code, blah, blah, blah. Plaintiff's request failed to specify all, specifically describe all of the alleged false and defamatory statements and state the time and place of their publication. If known, instead, plaintiff requests refer to a few examples of statements. I mean, do you want to see all 400 tweets from Ron Toye? I mean,
do you want to? That don't make any fucking sense to me. We're like, oh, you didn't stick the time and place. What the? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, you don't think this shit's fucking archived? Are you fucking stupid?
Mm-hmm. Defendants specifically deny that plaintiff's request was served on the defendants within 90 days of learning of the publication of the alleged defamatory statement, thereby precluding plaintiff from recovering any exemplary damages in this section. You are a moron because it was not. It was only 78 days. To borrow a term from Mr. Rackets, you brainlet.
Wayne, you don't understand. 78 is higher than 90 if we're going by golf rules. So technically, if you're thinking about this,
is that what happened?
You gotta understand.
Is that what happened? It was Eric Case. Did he spend too much time on the golf course? Is that what's going on here?
Look, you gotta understand. You gotta understand. Within 90 days means 91 days or more. So what Vic needed to do is he needed to wait a couple extra days, and he would have been fucking golden, been fine. It would have been great.
Yeah.
Jordan over here cracking the code.
Yeah, I get it. So you have to activate the low T, and that's how you understand. You become galaxy brained when you do this shit.
Just gotta turn off certain parts of your brain.
Yeah, too much testosterone, it makes you think with like reason and logic. If you got that low T, you start thinking with your emotions and your newly formed ovaries, because that's what Soylent does to people. Because no, Wayne, we're not done talking about Soylent bottles. Fuck you. Anyway, continue.
All right. Here's where it gets good.
All right. Let's
Affirmative defenses. Defendants are not liable to plaintiff because plaintiff's claims for defamation are barred by the 1-year statute of limitations set forth by Texas Civil Practice and Remedy Code Section 16.002A.
I have several questions. Okay, well, even if we go with the most bullshittiest of time frames here, which is December of 2018. December of 2018 was fucking 5 months ago! What are you talking about? That's not a year! That's not a year ago! What are you... Fucking... How did this... Whose mans is this? What are you fucking talking about?
Hold on, is that a business year or a calendar year?
At this rate, Jordan's not going to get a complaint of noise in the chat. He's going to get a noise complaint from his apartment complex.
Oh, I've been louder, and they haven't said shit.
Okay.
These fucking walls are thick as fuck. It's amazing.
I see. I knew that would get you when I
fucking. Because
once again, I point to the calendar.
Sirs,
even if we be liberal, and I'm not even going to count December because I'm not, right?
Yeah.
We've already proved that, it didn't come out in December. Going by the most liberal term, if you say that the hashtag KickVic started on the week of the 14th, that's still, let's see, let's look at it. 14. There's another 14, so that's 2 months. There's another 14, that's 3 months. There's another 14, that's 4 months. We ain't even got to the last 14 yet.
Fucking.
We're still in the 13. Well, we just flipped over to the 14, but still.
I just, man, how? How did? Okay. How does one who is, a board, is, bar certified, not know the fuck a year is?
Yeah.
How? I'm concerned because just fucking how?
I think this dude does a lot of fucking coke or speed because the weeks and the days just kind of fucking blur.
Did this guy train in space like Goku did? Is this why he thinks it's been a year all this time? Did he train at fucking 100 times Earth's gravity?
I think somebody's using our hyperbolic time chamber.
What probably, I was going to say,
shit,
maybe
you're right.
Monica was telling him the story of the Namekian Dragon Balls and you can wish on them every 3 months. And he thought that meant like, okay, in the Namekian years, we are a year and a half out from.
Oh no! Oh, fucking hell! All right. Okay.
Shall we continue?
I'm already seeing. Yeah, let's continue because I'm seeing one that's already gonna make me fucking yell again. Holy shit!
Okay, defendants are not liable to plaintiffs because plaintiffs' own acts or omissions proximately caused or contributed to plaintiff's injuries. Oh, plaintiff, he did it to himself. Okay.
Yep. Look at what he was wearing. He's asking for it.
Yeah, Vic Mignogna went out and stabbed his own self in the dick. That's like. Defendants are not liable to the plaintiff because the defendant's alleged defamatory statements were substantially true.
What? No! You have to prove that shit's true. You have allegations from 15 fucking years, but nobody has any evidence of it. You fucking moron.
You understand that by entering as part of your defense, because it was true. You've now made it a matter of the court that you have to come to court to prove that it's true, to save your own ass.
Failure
You've made this way worse than this needs to be.
Failure by winning says, sounds like someone cheated on their bar exam.
Yeah, it certainly fucking does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Guys, is Eric Casey George W. Bush? A year is 5 months. My daddy and Dick Cheney told me that.
Jesus Christ.
You want me to protect you from this vicar guy? Yeah, I can do that. Don't mess with Texas.
This vicar guy. This vicar
Yeah,
guy.
I got in trouble for touching people too, so I know he's gonna get in trouble.
I know how this works.
Uncle Rummy used to beat me with a sack of oranges.
God damn it.
Well, that took a turn.
That went places. Defendants are not liable to plaintiff because plaintiffs consent to and or publish the alleged defamatory statements by discussing them in public on social media outlets. What?
Vic didn't mention any of this stuff until after he was being accused by people like Monica Rial.
And in that statement, that's the thing. I know at some point you're going to try to say, but look, he apologized. No, he said is, if anybody took my behavior as bad, then I apologize to them.
Yeah.
That's not apologizing for the behavior. He's trying to say, I thought what I was doing was fine, but if somebody had a problem with that, I apologize.
Yeah. He's doing what Vic does, which is if he's like, and he's talked about this a couple of times where like he always wants the spaces that he's in to feel inclusive, anybody's allowed, and he never wants to create a space where people feel uncomfortable because he's a big old gay manlet Italian who wants people to feel loved and shit.
Yeah.
How dare he?
The absolute fucking monster.
Defendants are not liable to plaintiff because of plaintiff's previously diminished reputation. Previously diminished?
Doubt.
Yeah. How is it previously diminished? Like, even in his, quote, tarnished reputation, he still pulls more lines than you people.
Yeah. Not to mention that, like, sure, like, again, people talked about this for years, but it was very hush-hush. People talked about it in forums, but the public opinion of Vic before this, like, push, people thought he was a fucking golden child of anime. What the fuck are these people talking about?
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of the problem, him being the golden child of anime and them being fucking jealous.
Exactly. The defendants are not liable to plaintiff on the grounds that they were induced and provoked to make statements by the wrongful and malicious acts of plaintiff. Why?
Why? Not liable for lying about what Vic did because he's a bad man who did some bad things.
Look, guys, I wouldn't have said anything
prove.
if Vic hadn't said he was innocent. Like, I wouldn't have had to defame him.
Look, I wouldn't have to say this. Wayne, I wouldn't have to say that you're a fucking piece of shit if you were I don't fucking know. This fell apart. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's just continue.
Vic made us
kill
do
myself.
it. We told us like, Vic, we don't want to do this. And you get out there and you fucking defame me, you fuckers.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine Vic saying this? Like, look, guys, Monica, Ron, Chris, Sean,
Tyrone.
Tyrone. I'm glad that Monica brought her husband and her boyfriend. This is nice. Guys, I was wondering if you could go out and defame me. That would be great. I would really appreciate that. How was my Vic? Was that a good Vic?
That's pretty good.
All right, yeah.
Holy shit! I thought Vic was here.
Look, Xavier, don't use the forbidden alchemy, okay?
Yes, sir.
Don't. You've seen what happened to my brother Al, right? I mean, that he got pretty fucked up because of that. Okay, don't do that.
We was just fooling.
Look, you don't fool around.
I wasn't really gonna do it.
Don't fool around with.
See, Wayne, you just broke character because we all know the real Vic would never curse.
Oh, fuck you! You know I would curse if I had to.
It has to be in the script first.
I mean, if it's in the script, I'll definitely say it. I might not like it, because but I will still say it.
Say a couple Hail Marys afterwards, and you're forgiven.
Well,
I'm not Catholic though. I went to Liberty University. Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Christ.
his lawyer is a complete idiot. I can do better than him.
Damn dog.
Oh, please don't tell me the stream is doing it again.
No, it's not. I just refreshed. It's fine.
Okay.
All right,
Where
let's
was I?
continue.
20 blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, provoked. Okay. Defendant is not liable to plaintiff pursuant of the failure of publication doctrine, providing that a defamatory statement is not published if it is made to a person who knows the statement is untrue. Are not liable to plaintiff pursuant to the failure of publication doctrine, providing that a defamatory statement is not published if it is made to a person who knows the statement is untrue.
I get what they're trying to say. They're saying if you're saying a defamatory statement to someone who knows the statement is false,
yeah,
then you're not liable for that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're saying some bullshit to people, I don't think that seems like some bullshit though.
Yeah, that's a hedge. That's a hedge thing. Defendants are not liable to plaintiff because, at the time of the alleged defamatory statement set forth in plaintiff's petition, defendants had good reason to believe, and did believe on certain dates and times, and at various other times before and after, plaintiffs sexually harassed and or sexually assaulted the women women identified in the Funimation investigation, in addition to third parties who have been victims of plaintiff's sexual harassment and sexual assaults. Wait a minute.
Where's
the Funimation investigation?
Also, I thought their investigation only included defendant and defendant Marchie, and because nobody else came forward because they're all just my friend of a friend.
Yep. Accordingly, the words defendant spoke concerning plaintiff were and are true, or in the alternative, are and were substantially true.
They're so fucking true, you guys. Like, you have no idea how true they are.
You have no idea how true they are.
Guys, look. We don't even have to prove how true this shit is. Just listen and believe, okay? Shitlords.
My dad owns a dealership, okay?
Yeah.
Trust me.
Defendants are not liable to plaintiff because the allegedly defamatory statements were not made with actual malice.
Excuse me, but I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch. These defamatory statements were made for the entire purpose of ruining a man's life and career. Cease!
Stop!
Cease with your bullshit!
Oof.
Okay, let's see, where were we? Defendants are not liable to plaintiff to the extent that the statements alleged in plaintiff's petition were published by a third party.
Wrong.
As such, wrong. Glad you have that.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President. I'm glad you joined the stream, by the way. As such, the statements were allegations made by a third party and regarded a matter of public concern. That's interesting.
Doubt?
Defendants accurately reported these allegations made by the third party. Wait a minute. There is a tweet that is still on Twitter where Monica Rial said, "It happened to me."
Yeah.
That is not a third party statement, you bitch. And he don't even get a son of. My man don't even get son of.
Just you bitch.
Yeah, you bitch.
And you know, here we go. Look at that. I found the tweet.
Oh, that quick, huh? What does it say? Quote that. Let us know that. I want to hear this.
Dropping in to say this. Stop harassing my friends and colleagues. You want the truth? It happened to me. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but here we are. I don't owe you anything, but if it'll stop it from happening to someone else, then so be it. February 6th, 2019.
Defamatory statement. That is not a third-party statement. That is Monica Rial's Twitter account, correct? Realisms?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. It's Monica Rial's official Twitter account.
Well, then that's not a third-party statement, you dumbass.
Yeah, that would be specifically a first-party statement.
Yep. Defendants are not liable to plaintiff pursuant of the fair comment doctrine. Oh, God, here we go.
Okay.
No, this isn't if we believe it's true, then it's okay to say it. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Defendants are not liable to plaintiff pursuant of the to the invited defamation doctrine in that plaintiff has demanded defendants provide proof to substantiate the allegations of sexual harassment and sexual assault. Defendants' response to plaintiff's repeated demands is therefore not defamation.
What?
Here's going to be a key thing. Ron Soyboy Toy said there is proof. I can't wait for it to come out in court. All these victims, there are at least 14 that I know of.
Really makes you think, doesn't it?
Got that big think going on.
Mm-hmm.
Defendants are not liable to plaintiff because any alleged defamatory statements were statements of opinion. Wait a minute.
But guys, I thought that these were proven facts, though.
Concerning plaintiff, where they are true or in the alternative, were substantially true. Wait a minute. They're either true or they're an opinion. They're either true or they're an opinion. They can't be both. Defendants are not liable to plaintiff in that some or all of the alleged defamatory statements were non-literal hyperbole. Oh, now they're hyperbole. They went from
hold the fuck, sir. How can it be fact, opinion, hyperbole, and then in the next fucking line you fucking say it's parody and or satire? What the fuck are you on about?
Parody and satire.
What?
Your Honor, I object to what? It's your witness.
Oh my god!
Your Honor, I object, but you filed this claim. I know I was an idiot.
Your Honor, I demand you find me in contempt of court.
Okay, so
sir, wait a minute, Your Honor. I asked that you quash the witness. You're the witness.
So I have 1 or 2 or 700 fucking questions about this.
I asked the witness testimony be stricken from the record. It's your witness.
What? Ha! Alright, so these are substantially true statements that they made, right? So it can't be defamation. But it's also opinions.
Yep.
But it's also non-literal hyperbole.
Yep.
But it's also parody. At least one of these things can fucking be real. At least one of them. It can't be substantially true if it's fucking hyperbole, because hyperbole is a gross exaggeration. It can't be parody or satire because the entire fucking point is... Oh, God.
As Joe says in the chat, true hyperbole opinions of truthful satire. And as D has said, fanfictionlaw.net.
Oh, my God. I get it now, Wayne. I get it. When you were like, "Oh, there's some stuff that I didn't tell you." Like you were waiting for us to get those lines, weren't you?
Oh yeah, and gets better. You remember the calendar?
Yeah.
Here we go. Defendants are not liable to plaintiff because plaintiff's claims for tortious interference with contracts because they are barred by the 2-year statute of limitations.
There's them Namekian years again.
What? So the only way this works is if Vic was trying to say that they've been trying for the past 2 or 3 years to mess with his contract, but it says in the claim that it's recent.
Yep.
Alright, sure, whatever, fine, it's great. Who fucking gives a shit?
Look, you know it's bad when all of us have achieved higher octaves in our voice.
It's fine. It's fine. No. This is not this opposite of what's fucking okay. Anyway, who cares? Fuck it.
These are pretty non-legal, legit documents.
Where's my fucking clown nose? I need to honk honk right now. Everybody do a fucking honk honk in chat. Fuck! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Soon you will be able to shake the world apart. Yeah, why not? Did the Mad Hatter write this? I mean, maybe. Oh my god.
Yep, I'm broken, D. I'm fucking, broken. Doesn't matter. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not too far behind him. And Xavier showed up late, so he's probably not too far behind us. God.
Unreal.
God, we got to get this stream done so I can watch Rackets. Holy shit.
Okay.
I really want to hear him get to this bullshit.
Let's power through it.
Okay. All right. Defendants are not liable to plaintiff because plaintiff does not identify a valid contract that was the subject of any alleged interference. So wait a minute. Hold on a second. So first, why do you have to point out that there was no contract? Why do you have to point out there was no contract? But up here, you said that there was a 2-year statute of limitation.
So fucking.
Oh, here we go. Defendant are not liable to plaintiff because plaintiff waived or otherwise forfeited any contractual rights he claims to have had. Why?
How? What the fuck?
In what document did he produce that? 41. Defendants are not liable to plaintiff because plaintiff's claims for tortious interference with contract is barred once again by the 2-year statute of limitations. Guys, Jordan is achieving a level further beyond.
Holy shit! I think I've achieved Ultra Instinct. Holy shit!
Oh my god! Holy fuck! Guys, I don't know, man. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Get started on here. Where were we? Oh, here we go. I'm going to play a little music here through my phone. Hope you can hear it. Defendants are not liable to plaintiffs because plaintiff's own act of omissions approximate cause or contributed to plaintiff's injury. Defendants are not liable to plaintiff for the amount of damages caused because plaintiff did not mitigate his damages. Guys, the plaintiff didn't mitigate his own damages.
Fucking.
Sure.
I mean, that's. I guess that's technically correct. What the?
I don't know.
What the fuck is this document?
This clown shoes document that we're dealing with here.
I just.
Defendant is not liable for conspiracy for the plaintiff for conspiracy because the underlying claims are without merit. But I thought that it was the. If defendants are found liable for damages, defendants intend to seek reduction of damages under the proportionate responsibility statute, including any credits for a settling person. Wait a minute. Let
me tell you something.
If defendants are found liable for damages, so basically they're saying, okay, on the chance that they're guilty, we don't want to pay $1 million.
Wait, they spent 44 fucking lines saying defendants are not liable to plaintiff because X, Y, Z, and letters that aren't even part of our fucking alphabet.
Yep.
And now,
Honor, please.
Sir, just in case, can we get like reduced, please?
Oh, here you go. Here you go. Your Honor, I suggest you put Mr. Casey in jail. You are Mr. Casey. I know. Get me out of this clown shoes court.
Mr. Casey, how do you plead? On my knees, regretfully.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay. Plaintiff is not entitled to punitive damages. Oh, now he's not entitled. In regards to any defamation claims, which plaintiff failed to timely serve a request for correction, rejection, or clarification 90 days after learning the publication of the alleged defamatory statement. Oh. If defendants are found liable for exemplary damages, those damages must be capped under the Texas Damages Act and Due Process Clause of the United States Constitution and due course laws provision of this of the Texas Constitution. Due process does not apply in this case.
I thought they weren't liable though.
Yeah, but due process does not apply. This is not a criminal case.
Yeah. Civil case.
It is a civil case. Yeah, you idiot.
Where the fuck did they get this lawyer, man?
This is the guy I told you.
Did they get him in the back of a fucking comic book?
I mean, apparently. Holy shit. Jury demand. Defendants demand a jury trial and tender the appropriate fee with this answer. Wait a minute. I thought you were trying to get it thrown out. Did this guy just copy and paste from somebody else's thing? Is that what happened?
I'm thinking so.
That's what I'm
just
thinking.
change it a little bit so nobody notices.
Do you think they copied Mark Wade's?
Oh God! You know what this reminds me of? Like legitimately.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anytime you see like a comedic show like It's Always Sunny or like Harvey Birdman or some shit.
Yeah.
And you have like this absolutely asinine like it sounds legalese, but the more you think about it, you're like that makes no fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
This is 10 pages of that.
Yep. Request for disclosure. I'm not going to read that. It's just citing the thing. Objection to associate judge. Defendants object to the referral of this case to an associate judge for hearing a trial on the merits or presiding at a jury trial. Prayer. Dear Heavenly Father. For these reasons, the defendant asked the court to render judgment that plaintiff takes nothing, and for all such other and further relief at which the defendants are entitled. Well, but the thing is, you've contradicted yourself like 50 times in this fucking.
Good Lord!
It's Casey Eric. That's his name. His last name's Eric. Okay. And this is just shit saying certified blah blah blah. Okay, that's it. We're done. That's it. That's the end of the document. I am going to use a word that is banned by YouTube. That guy is retarded.
This is worse than just like mental retardation. I think this guy suffers from like brain damage. Did he get horse kicked?
Michael Beacon makes a good point in the chat. Your Honor, it's not my fault. I was born as a joke.
Damn dog.
That's harsh.
Oh man!
Wow. So,
and now the part. Oh yeah. Mata made a good point. And now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Okay, guys, are we ready? All right. I'm gonna count to 3. On 3, we do it. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we did it.
Oh, that
we
felt
did
good.
it, lads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. I don't. Peanut threw this doc together. Yeah, Peanut from Harvey Birdman. Harvey's Legal Aid put this together. He's like, all right, this sounds official enough. Somebody will go with it. Oh my God. Is there anything more to say? Holy shit.
I refuse to believe this is an actual legal document. I can't.
I was sent a message on that apparently somebody was watching Ricado's stream, and he said he's ripping it to shreds right now.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I mean, if our dumbasses were able to like point out like fallacies in this shit, I'm sure an actual lawyer is like, oh, having a field day with it.
Mm-hmm.
You done goofed.
Yep. In all seriousness, this was the single dumbest shit ever written, and that was meant to be taken seriously. Yep.
Yeah.
So they find out it was the judge's fault, and the dude was born as a joke. Could you imagine if such were the case?
This is absolutely amazing.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine Ty Beard calling that lawyer's like parents to the stand? It's like, Your Honor, we apologize. He was we decided to have a baby as a joke, and this is what was produced.
Like when we first started going through this document, I was like, okay, there's gonna be bullshit in here, but I figured it was gonna be like, there's no,
At
blah,
some
blah,
point,
blah,
you thought there would
whatever.
be a lot of like stupid legal jargon, blah blah blah,
Well,
pursuant
more
of
than anything,
thereof,
like
blah blah blah. Yeah.
like when we first started, where it's like, oh, there was no, there's no defamation. Here's why it's not defamatory. Da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking, how do you contradict what you're saying so many fucking times?
Right.
Like it'd be one thing if they're like the first time it's like, oh, it exceeds the statute of limitations, even though it's only been 4 months at the very most. Well, not even 4 months. It's just like, no,
right.
That's not.
I'm gonna do something I don't usually do. I'm
What's
gonna,
that?
I'm gonna do a quick snipe of Ricado's stream from on my phone,
Oh Jesus!
and just want to hear what he's saying right now.
And Rooster Teeth right under the bus. Blame them. It's their fault, Dad. It's their fault.
Perfect. Holy shit.
That was fantastic timing.
Yeah. Oh, I got it right with a while out. That was perfect.
Yeah. Nick was imbuing that pure mulatto energy right there.
Yeah. All the energy you had to start with went transferred to him, and that's why you're low T right now. You gotta.
I got deflated.
Yeah, you gotta go rebuild your reserves.
Yeah. I need to drink some milk.
No,
Wait,
you
hold
gotta.
on.
Yeah. Get that sound.
He needs some milk.
All right, Alado, here's how you become high T again. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and run how many fucking miles? I don't know.
I think it was 10 miles.
Oh yeah, run
Or
10
something
miles.
like
10K. It was 10K. It was 10K.
You want me to become One Punch Mulatto?
Yes.
Hold on.
You know what? You need a new avatar of that. You're just your new thing is now One Punch Mulatto. Why does he sound unconvincing in his man? Oh, but the thing, okay, you got to realize you're not seeing his facial expression when he's because I was looking at it when he was saying it and it was hilarious.
Nick just said that's just like how his anger shows
Manifest,
itself.
yeah. And plus
it's
you
like
got to
controlled rate.
And you got to remember, he's trying not to curse at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, because he's very on about that. Not trying not to curse and stuff like that. So I'm sure he has said so. He's only at the part with Rooster Teeth. He's got a while to go.
Yeah, he's
wait till he gets to the shit about the statute of limitations.
Oh my god, man, he's probably this could be another like 5-hour stream for him. I bet.
Oh yeah, definitely, because he's going to pick it apart, and I think he still has to talk about Jamie Markey.
Oh Jesus.
So, but anyway, instead of commenting about Nicky Rackets, why don't y'all go check him out? Because we're about to end for now. Oh man, I had fun. Even though the interruptions and stuff that sucked, but I did have some fun.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, Jordan, you're going to combine the streams into one powerful robot.
It'll happen eventually.
At some point, I mean, I guess I might do an overview of like, because there's some other documents that I have that I didn't go over tonight because I knew it would take too long.
Right, yeah.
To put those in with that. But it's basically talking about the whole shit that's going on with the depositions and stuff, which is funny because he puts that out, but then he's been trying to be chicken shit about the depositions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Everyone forms Streamtron. Yeah. So, yeah. But, yeah, so, I mean, like I said, that was a lot of fun. Like I said, interruptions aside, we will be back tomorrow night, I would say. And
yeah, I think so.
And should what's his name? Xavier should be able to join us through the whole thing because he's got the day off tomorrow, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah.
All right. But yeah, so well, guys, we appreciate you tuning in 3 different fucking times.
Right.
And I apologize for that.
And we love you.
Yep. And I'm going to start, from now on, I'm going to start resetting my modem before even starting, just to be on the safe side. Because I didn't have no, it's been 50 minutes now and I haven't had no problems. So, anyway, guys, y'all have a good one. And, oh, by the way, which one of y'all is going to do Piper's thing?
It's cold, just cold, into the mountains. Nice.
Later, you large homos.
All right, see you guys later.
Peace.